Hello. Okay, so I just got back from Nigeria and that was probably my 8th time out of the country. So I feel kind of extra qualified to talk about this. And first of all, I just want to say this was definitely my most prepared like travel trip. Me and my siblings were talking about it. We were just like, oh my gosh, we really did this. Like this was the most prepared we've ever been for any time out of the country. Because that was our 5th time to Nigeria. So, we've gone through a lot of hiccups, but this time we literally had everything we need. Like there were so many times somebody would just be like, oh my gosh, like we're so prepared. And I was like, we are so prepared. So let me help y'all get prepared and let's get right into it. Okay, so number one for me is definitely a luggage scale and luggage locks. Okay, both of these you can get from Amazon. I actually got this from Goodwill. I don't remember how much it cost. And I have these like little ones too. I know some people say that it brings more attention to your bag if you have a lock on it, and like people are more likely to, I've never had experienced someone like breaking into my bag when the lock is on it. I'm sure it happens, but I don't know. I feel like even if it does bring more attention to it, at least make it a little bit harder for them. Because either way, like they can go through your stuff. So why wouldn't you try to make it a little bit harder? Like, I don't know. I don't believe that stuff. I'm always gonna put a lock on my bag. So this is the luggage weight. You can like change the units. Oh, let me turn it on first. And then you can change the units, pounds, kilograms. So even if you're in a different country, it's always better to use that country's scale, like kilograms versus pounds, because sometimes even if you weigh something in pounds and you're like, okay, 50 pounds is 23 kilograms. Sometimes when you weigh it, it doesn't match up exactly. So I would just recommend always weighing it in that country's scale. And then number two is definitely a power bank. Okay, this, I don't know where I got this from. I actually brought 2 with me just because, double trouble, better to be safe than sorry. And yeah, I charged it up and I always had it with me, especially if you guys know Nigeria, you don't know if you're gonna get electricity today or tomorrow, like you just don't know with the power. And so it's always better to just have a power bank, keep it charged, keep it on you in your little fanny pack or whatever. So yeah, it's always good to just travel with a power bank because you never know. 3, this is like this is getting into like less important, but still it's gonna make your life easier. Sunscreen and bug spray. Fun fact, I don't even have the bug spray on me anymore because me and my family literally we had one of those big cans, with the 100% D. We literally used the whole thing. We were going to Nigeria. The last time I went to Nigeria, I don't even want to put a picture in, but I might. Oh my gosh, the mosquitoes bit me up so bad. I was getting my hair braided outside and they got me. And so this time I was not playing no games with them, okay? Anytime I was going outside, I was spraying the bug spray and then I was spraying this on top of it. Okay, seal it in. Yeah, I don't play with the bugs. I don't play with the sun. It gets hot in Nigeria, so just gotta protect your skin, What is this? 4? Umbrella. What Rihanna said. Under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, eh, eh. Okay. Yeah, you need an umbrella. We went towards the end of the rainy season, and so we definitely got rained on. And last year when I went to Colombia, I didn't think I was gonna need this, but guess what? There was one day it was raining and I said, because it also gets kind of rainy there. So for me, it's always better to pack something and then not need it versus needing it and not having it. You know what I mean? Like it's always better safe than sorry for me, especially when you're going overseas and then you're gonna have to like, you're not home, you can't just grab your umbrella. You're gonna have to go and buy one if you don't have it with you. So that's why I always just would rather just pack something. And if I don't need it, perfect. But if I do need it, I'm glad I packed it. Okay, number 5, trash bags. Oh my gosh, me and my family I brought so many, and look, I had extras to come back with, but we literally had a whole roll that we were using just to put, sometimes you just need trash that you might have, dirty laundry, like anything. You never know when you're gonna need to just like throw something away, And so we just have these trash bags to keep track of stuff. You just need it, trust me. Medicine. Okay, this literally, oh my gosh. And it was towards the end of the trip too. I don't know what happened, but I just started feeling like not great. And so, especially on the flight, we were Nigerian, so anyways, I took this. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you guys. You guys know how it works. But I was just so glad to have had this because, oh my gosh, my head was hurting so bad. And I so rarely get sick, but like, my head was just hurting and it was so nice to just like have this on me and be like, I have Tylenol, like, ah. And I also had Benadryl because my allergies started acting up. But let me tell you guys, oh my gosh, the drowsiness hits like a train. Like I literally took it because I know they say it makes you drowsy, so I took it at night. And then the next morning I woke up and I felt so weak. And my mom's a nurse, so I was like, she was kind of asking me what was going on. And she was like, oh yeah, the Benadryl, it'll still be in your system for 48 hours. 48 hours! So I recommend a different allergy medicine. My mom said at Walmart they have a good one, and it's literally just like the Equate, like the Walmart brand allergy medicine. So I would recommend that instead, because when I took that, it right away, oh my gosh, and I didn't feel tired or nothing. It was so good. And I also had a Pepto-Bismol that, like, once again, it's always better to be over prepared. I even debated bringing it, but especially if you're traveling with the group too, you might not need it, but my brother, he always gets sick every time we go to Nigeria. So I was so glad I had the Pepto-Bismol on me. I think he still has it. But yeah, it's just always good to like have something and just be prepared just in case, because you never know. This is probably, honestly, probably one of the most important ones. Extra chargers, okay? Do you guys get it? I'm prepared. I don't play, okay? I don't play with this. I don't play with my travel. I had a USB-C, I had my iPhone charger, and I had like an Android charger, especially because when you bring the power banks, you don't, like I had one power bank that was USB-C, and then I had another power bank that was like the Android charger. So I literally used all of these. And if I was traveling by myself, I definitely would have brought 2 iPhone chargers just in case. But I was traveling with my family, so I knew somebody else was gonna have one. So, and with that, I also wanna mention the adapters, okay? Depending on where you're going. So like I said, I was in Nigeria, so I believe this is the correct one. We had a bunch, like my family had other ones, but this is the one you need. I think this is like the UK one. I don't even know where I got this from, but once again, I'm sure you can find it on like Amazon or something. And definitely just look up where you're going. Like when I went to Colombia, they use the same adapters, but Nigeria did not. So that's something that you're gonna need depending on where you go. Number 8, a fanny pack. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this. I got this off Amazon. And when I travel, I really don't like to show off or be like, I don't like to draw attention to myself. Because I'm just not from there, you know. I don't know what's considered fancy. I don't know, you know. Even when I went to Colombia, I use this. You can keep so much inside, like hand sanitizer, duh, lotion, duh. And then where's my throw your power bank in there. Still got some Naira on me. I have a lot of hand sanitizer. Oh my gosh. Travel toothbrushes in there. Like, you can fit so much in here. And it's nice because it's small. Like, people did think I had money in here, which I actually didn't most of the time. Crazy. But it's definitely gonna draw less attention to yourself than if you're carrying like a bag, like trying to be cute. Like, which is fine. I'm not saying you can't be cute on vacation, but just for me personally, especially because I like to solo travel, like I really don't want to put attention on myself. In Nigeria specifically, when they know you're from America immediately, just seeing you. It's the same way that when you're in the US and you can see someone and you're like, oh, they're Nigerian. You know, it's that same thing. Like, you can tell they're not from here. So it's literally the same. Oh my gosh, stop repeating yourself. So Nigerians already think that everyone from America is rich. Like, I don't know why, but they already assume that you're rich. And so if you're kind of looking nice and dressing extra like bling bling, it's gonna like double that. So I really just try to keep a low profile, you know, when I'm there. Even when I'm with my family, like, especially if I was alone, like I would just, you know, try to keep a low profile. Number 9 is pillowcases. I hate traveling places and not knowing what my face is touching. You know, like I don't know the last time you guys washed this at a hotel, at someone's house. Like, I just don't know. So I love to just bring pillowcases with me because I know when last time I washed it was. Number 10, last but not least, a book. Come on, we all need to read. We all need to get a little reading in. Especially when, you know, you don't always know, your phone might die. You don't always know if you're gonna have power or data. Oh my gosh. So it's just nice to like have some leisurely reading. I was actually reading Crazy Rich Asians. Oh my gosh, I love that movie. And the book is actually pretty good. Like, when I first started reading, I didn't like it, but it's kind of growing on me. It's pretty good. I haven't finished it. My sister's literally shipping it to me because I left my wallet and the book there in Houston, Texas. So it's getting shipped to me in Colorado. And you know what? I'm gonna give y'all a little bonus. Number 11, okay? Because this was just too important to leave out. So I'm just let y'all know about it. An eSIM card, okay? An eSIM. Depending on your coverage plan or whatever data you have, you might not have connection when you go to Nigeria. Luckily, shout out to T-Mobile, we all had like data there, but also it just it's Nigeria. So like some places you go and you'll get no service at all, no network. And then some places you'll have great data, like you're in the US. So it just depends on where you go. But something I was researching before I went to Colombia and Nigeria was getting an eSIM card. Luckily, Colombia also, I don't know what plan I have, but I guess it works everywhere because even when we landed in Turkey, I still had data. So maybe all phones do that? I don't know. But anyways, so I was looking into getting an eSIM card. I can leave a link in the description. Olafly, I heard about it from this YouTuber who is so iconic. She's great. Malia, I can't think of her full name right now, but her name's like Malia or something. I'll put her in the description as well because she really helped me out before I went to Colombia. But yeah, an eSIM card can be really helpful if you're not gonna have network at all, depending on where you go. Some of them can be really expensive depending on how long you're gonna be there. Me and my family were there for like 2.5 weeks. So to pay like $10 a day was gonna be add up real quick. Okay, those are all of my international essentials. I actually made my own Google Sheets travel checklist that I'll put in the description, which is more detailed, and it really helped me make sure that I had everything. Because sometimes you just like forget things, you know? So when it's written down, you're just like, boom, check, boom, check. And also if you're traveling with the group, like me and my family, I sent to my siblings, I sent them like a list of things like, are we forgetting anything? Especially in Nigeria, like, no shade to Nigeria. That's my home, I love them. But sometimes you'll go out and there won't be any toilet paper in like the public restroom. So me and my sister were like, do we have toilet paper? Okay, like we need to make sure. And just like other things that like, depending on where you go, you're like, wait, do we have this? Do we have this? Do we have that? So it's just good to, you know, 4 heads are better than 1. So definitely check with your crew, make sure no one's forgetting anything extra that may not be on the checklist. And if you guys have anything that is a travel essential for you, let me know, okay? Because I'm always trying to learn and grow. That was not my last time. It was not my first time in the country, and it will not be my last, okay? But yeah, it's so fun going overseas. Like there's so much world to see, okay? Don't be shy. You know, just use these essentials and you'll be good. Everything else, you'll be good. Okay, bye.